New technology is transforming the way we pay for things. Mobile transactions worldwide are expected to top $721 billion this year as customers and businesses turn away from cash. In a recent survey, nearly 75% of shoppers expect mobile payments to grow in the next 3 to 5 years. Robert Safian is editor and managing director of the monthly business magazine Fast Company. Joins us now. Good morning.
Good morning.
So why are we getting away from using cash?
Well, first of all, there are restaurants and places now that won't let you use cash, right? They want you to do this. Part of it is we have these devices with us all the time, everywhere we are, right? And we have our wallets with us. They may be in our pocket or in our bag, but they're not out and a part of us the same way.
Right.
And so businesses are trying, and as consumers, we're more comfortable using them all the time.
We see it on airplanes as well. It definitely is convenient. Is there any downside, I guess, for consumers?
Well, there are risks with some of it. There are risks for certain privacy issues. If you're paying for everything with your phone as opposed to with cash, you can be tracked, right? Mm-hmm. And there is the fear or the question about electronic fraud, right? Identity fraud. Things can be stolen. Listen, the reason restaurants part of the reason they want you to pay just by credit card is they don't have to worry about cash, they don't have to worry about robberies, but there are electronic thieves that are out there also, and these are two different sides of it.
You know, Robert, one of the things that people worry about is it's easier to spend when all you're doing is hitting that little thumbprint on your iPhone and boom, you've just bought something.
Retailers aren't worried about that.
But you know, when cash is flying out of your hand, you can actually say, oh, I'm spending a big chunk of
I think this has been a situation that we've been talking about since the start of credit cards, right? That it becomes easier to pay when you're not thinking about the cash itself. But this is a continuation of the same kinds of things, technological changes from credit cards to ATMs. This genie is not going back in the box. The reason it happens, it's easier. It's easier for retailers. It's easier for us as consumers. We like it. You look at peer-to-peer networks like Venmo, or now Apple has Apple Pay Cash, right? And the reason people are using it is you want to split the cost of a gift for your grandmother. You can do it, you know, via a text.
It's very, very easy. Is it generational, though?
Oh, I think it has started with millennials. Certainly, you grow up with these devices, with these phones, and you want to use them that way. That's natural to have happen. But Apple is not including this across its platform just to reach a small group of people, right? This is something that's not going to change. Now, there are groups of people who are left out in this. If you are part of the unbanked part of our population, it means that there's establishments and economic activity that you can't participate in. And so that is one of the societal challenges that we have to deal with as this proliferation of mobile payments continues.
And this is a global trend, right? We're seeing this across the globe.
All over the world, wherever, you know, in Sweden, in China, wherever people are more connected to their phones and doing more activities on their phone and more economic activity, you're going to see more and more of this. It's not going to change.
It's really interesting.
Yeah, I was just going to say, how about the impact overall on the economy, though, as we do this? Is there a change not using cash?
For businesses and banks, the reason they want to do it is there are a lot of transactions. When you use your credit card, the credit card company, the bank, makes a small piece of money on it, right? And so all of these cash transactions, they're not making money on. So this is part of the reason why the banks are pushing into this area, and technology companies are using it as a way to themselves get into the banking business, get into that part of the transaction. So Venmo, the peer-to-peer network, is owned by PayPal. If you bought PayPal stock earlier this year, you'd be very happy at 90% this year.
Not quite like Bitcoin.
As long as they don't start tacking on fees every time you use these phones or these mobile technologies.
Yes, you don't necessarily see the fees that are buried inside. That is one of the challenges.
Convenient, though.
Yeah.
Robert Safian, as always, my friend, thank you very much.
Thanks. Good to see you.